What up? It's booked. The win. We're facing Norm D 257199 overall superstar, and we're playing on tour, but easy conditions at St. Andrews, which is favored as my opponent because I'm better than most. He's better than most in tougher conditions. Like uh like I'll make a birdie in 12K, 12-mile winds, right? On hard, fast greens. And I'll make a birdie on these conditions. But my opponent is probably just going to make it on these conditions. Not that he's dog shit, but he's pretty good probably. But we're going to try to book the win here. Here on the Super Sunday, I thought I'd give my NFL picks because I'm always right on my NFL picks, but still lose money. You'd be like, how can that be possible? I'll tell you. Like I had Lamar Jackson to score a rushing touchdown, but it was parlayed with Houston's QB to throw 200 some yards, and he didn't. I had the Ravens to win by 10 or more, and over 36 and a half. But it was predicated on Lamar Jackson throwing for just 160 yards, and he didn't do that. So that's how. And then I had like another one on Baltimore to win by 10, Lamar to throw 2 touchdowns, which he did, and then Flowers to get 50 receiving yards, and he got 42. And then I told my buddy, and I have these picks yesterday, Green Bay is going to win or barely lose to San Francisco. And then my big bet would be on Green Bay to cover plus 10 points versus San Francisco in that one. So, see my picks? Super good. So now you get today's Sunday picks, right? Before the game starts, you know.
Smoke. I mean, subscribe to this channel because I'm a sad baseball.
What's going on? All right. So first game is the Detroit Lions and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, probably. Probably that. Anyways, um, the strongest feeling of this game by far is under 49 and a half points. Tampa Bay held Philly to 9. They shut out Carolina the game before. The game before that, they lost like 22 to 10 or something. But again, low scoring. And then the 2 games before that, they held teams to like 10, right? So Tampa Bay's defense, very good. Plus, when they played each other earlier this year, the game was 20 to 6. 20 to 6. So, yeah, under. No brainer. Slam dunker. I hope. You know, little forward kick. You went with the finesse because you see when we spun it back on the last one, we were trying to make it. We were trying to make it here too, but we underswung by 1%. So happens. This should be a good battle. I know I've just went on a football talk, but it's Sunday. It was kind of like it was just dog shit yesterday because like I predicted both games and came out like with less money. Did put some in the machines, but still, when you stay home, you're right, and then you're still lose. It's not good. It means don't gamble. Don't gamble. Simple. So in the second game tonight, Kansas City and Buffalo, which everyone expects to be a main event. I didn't predict who I'm gonna on that Tampa Bay yet, but I'll tell you in a minute. Norm missed, just an FYI. So we got putt to
6 feet now for birdie.
go one up.
Yeah, that's a
We do
well
make
played hole.
quite a
It's a
few putts
birdie birdie
usually,
four.
so we are one up. So Kansas City and Buffalo, I also think is going to be lower scoring, but not as
Yeah, nothing to fault
confident
there.
as
Good
the first
balance,
game
good follow through,
because
and a
the over
good
under is
start to this hole.
45 and a half, so it's 4 points lower. I still like the under, but just not by a lot. Not by a lot. I could see like the fourth quarter there'd be a couple touchdowns going back and forth to kind of threaten it. I think maybe the first half under that could be something. If it's like 22 and a half or less, take under 22 and a half, maybe under 23. I don't know what it is. But I do like Kansas City to win this game, despite Buffalo on a have just beaten teams. They were 6-6, and they have just ran the table for like 2 months now. But I think Kansas City is starting to find their groove a bit, and then it's kind of like, like how you just go on a run, and then eventually it slowly comes to an end. I think Baltimore is closer to that, or not Baltimore, Buffalo, and Kansas City is kind of like about to hit their peak. They might sneak this one out. I'd kind of prefer strongly Buffalo to win this game, but the logic for me it says that Kansas City is going to book the win, and I kind of like the under. So if you're gonna like KC
Now a
under,
big spot here for
and then
something
under in the
good. This
first
is
game,
short
and I
seconds on the
would
par
not be
five.
surprised if Tampa Bay wins. Detroit got their one win. Good for them. But there's a reasonable chance the Tampa Bay's defense just like shuts the door on them today. And also, I have some faith in Baker
Got
Mayfield.
every bit of that fluid all the way there and got it to stop.
So
Home in two on the par five.
he's going to be a chucker today, though. I was looking at the last game, and Tampa Bay could not run at all against Detroit. So Baker was just a chucker, and he went like 18 for 34 or something. Just a chucker. And only scored 6 points, but he still had like 240 yards or something. I don't know. I think so, at least. But no points to show for it. And just because Detroit, they beat Tampa 20-6.
So
You
now
know,
that's
uh,
just outside 10 feet for an
Dallas
eagle.
got smoked by the Eagles, and then the second game they smoked the Eagles. The second
Oh
game
yeah, that's
usually can
how
be
you
a
make it
flip of the
big for the par
script.
five. It's in
So I
for
would
an
not be
eagle
surprised
tee
if
to
Tampa
superb.
wins. I'm not going to bet it probably. I'm going to bet the under though, because that makes sense to me. It's like the first two games I had yesterday made like complete sense. This one makes sense. So that's my NFL picks of the day. I was playing this game yesterday with Monkey Wise.
As that ball bounces into the rough, first
Played
throw on this
quite a
today.
few teams, and one game we lost out of the entire day. And guess what? It wasn't my fault. Can you believe that? We played that Mark Mowards guy and his partner, and man, they got like starstruck or something. They got smoked. Then we played Golf Devil, which is like he's in the top of like most leaderboards. We smoked him too. Everyone got the smoke except for one team, and that was because Monkey Wise was just hitting it to like 30 feet and just like bad, like pretty bad for Monkey Wise. So
While sitting
that
on
was
the
great
airfield
actually
is second here
because
at the sixth.
that gives me like a game buffer so that I can, when I'm bad, which I usually am, right? Now, like if I'm bad for one game, I won't feel as bad because Monkey was
This is why
bad.
so many players today favour distance. Good tee
So
shot
that's what I
down
do.
there, nice
I
and close to the
talk
green.
about when my
Even there
teammate let
squealing
me
out of the
down
rough.
once,
Excellent chance for a
despite
birdie.
winning like 10, 12 games against some of the top teams, quite easily too. But I remember the one loss. I don't know.
Oh, how
Norm's
about
kind
the
of getting
birdie here?
the
That's his
shovel here.
third consecutive birdie.
So we're gonna go with the standard driver, power driver here. You see, we went
Well,
minus
this is a big chance of
0.2%
this
instead
looking
of
good.
like, trying to full swing it. Because I think this is just about enough to get it to, you know, pin high kind of thing. It went right on us. It's going to be a
And that is
nastiest
a
putt
sight
ever, but
to behold.
it's
What
pin
a
high.
spectacular shot we just saw.
That's one of the things you
On
got
the
to do at
par
St.
four
Andrews is
with a drive, even
get
more
these,
so.
get your club right for here. So 382, I'm thinking standard power driver. If it's like 350, standard normal driver with a little high arc to try and kill some speed. I was thinking of also doing a master tutorial in putting, like the greatest putting tutorial video ever, giving away all my secrets and tips. And I'm not sure yet. Not sure. Because I would literally be giving up my edge. I know 90% won't take my advice or utilize it to the full extent, but good chip by
So
Norm
step
there.
one is successful off the tee, but now
But
work to
still,
be done here and
the
low
few
north for
that
eagle.
do could could negate my edge. That would be funny if we made that
Yeah,
putt,
that's a
but
good putt right
we
there
didn't
from
even
that
like,
distance. He'll settle.
you know, we're just gonna putt it kind of thing. We gave it a quick look. We'll hit it, you know. We're three
Shouldn't be
up.
much in this for birdie. Well
Monkey
done
Wise
there. It's a
invited me.
birdie to kick off a back nine.
I'll just give him a quick message. We're gonna try hit this one on this top shelf here. It's kind of a fun hole. I kind of
Tell you
like
what,
it
I've enjoyed watching this display all day long.
because
We
you
hear
really
the
have to
phrase in
be
football, ball
absolutely
control. It
precise.
applies to what we've seen here from this player. That is an outstanding display of ball control.
Here's what I'll do though, for all you members or member, I will record um, my Monkey Wise team up match after this match, and I'll upload them both. One will be the members. This one, everyone gets to see because I used all my NFL material. Didn't have much else. You know, it's the 21st already of January. And in terms of like New Year's resolutions, I've like regressed in them. But I don't know. I'm thinking like I'm gonna have like a fresh start starting today, maybe today, and just get on track and start crushing everything
7 feet now for birdie.
instead of just crushing people in this game, which has been a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a lot of fun.
Okay, that ball
'Cause
online.
we're
Hole
starting to get
3.
like
It's a birdie here
better.
at 11.
All right, 4 and 3. Have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed.